Hello and welcome to another TreeWalker video. Today we're going to have a little bit of fun for you, or learning. It may be fun. I don't know. I've been putting this project off for a little while. I already have one done. You'll hear the dogs moving in and out and see little corners there. But we're going to make a chicken feeder. Now, what you need to make the chicken feeder? You need coffee. You need a drill. A drill. And you need a bucket. This may say a company's name on it. They are not sponsoring me, but guess what? Hey, Lowe's, if you want to send me the materials for a project, we might be able to work out a deal. Okay, and last but not least, I had purchased this. I can't even tell you how much it was. I'll put a link to it. Maybe a price over here somewhere or something. A chicken feeder kit. In lots of languages. So inside the chicken feeder kit, you have pro poultry feeder instructions. You have rubber gaskets. You have the drill, the hole saw, and you have the adapters. So, look, installation notes. 1, hold up. Center, inside bottom. Insert feeder hood. Fill with feed and cover. I mean, that's about all the instructions you're ever going to need, right? Okay, so first off, get rid of that and that. Let's get that. Let's get a little bit of juice. This is a wood hole saw set. These aren't that rough. I'm kind of curious how much it would take to actually 3D print these. Sorry if I'm off center there. To 3D print these and maybe offer them for sale, because it can't be that hard. So then we could actually get some for sale that are made here in the good old United States. Okay, the hole saw. Pull this bad boy out. These things come in very handy for all sorts of things. I think the difference between the one that came with the hole saw and the one that didn't when I bought them was like $2 or something like that. And I'm like, for $2, yeah, send me the hole saw. I have to find mine. I don't, have to worry about getting the exact size. It's just done for me. And voila. Okay. Insert into drill. Funny thing about this drill, there's blue stuff on it. It is a Black & Decker. This matrix, I originally got this because you can take the head off and get different attachments for it. I'm like, that'd be awesome while I'm out there working. You know, I could get the saw attachment to get this. This is the only one I ever bought. I still use this for anything that doesn't lock in. I use my little Milwaukee for the other things. Okay, now make sure to get a drink of coffee and move it off the table so that you don't spill it. Okay, now with the bucket, we don't want to go all the way down to the bottom. You want there to be a little bit of food down there so that it can keep feeding down. So I try to usually go like right above to that line, or just above the UPC code. You could even, like, since this one is Lowe's, you could even just center it up there or something. They don't have to be perfect. So, kind of eyeball it. Let's put one in there. There's a puppy here who doesn't like this noise. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Yeah, it's all right. Funny she doesn't like that. And you have your hole saw. I'm going to drill out the rest, and somebody likes to bark, and bring it back. Okay, word to the wise. See all this mess? Don't do this indoors. And if you do, make sure you're the only one home. Okay, welcome back. We got all the holes drilled. I do have one installed. I don't really bother cleaning them out too much. Now, see how high that one is? That's kind of where I keep it with my other chickens. But I put one down low because we have chicks in here too. Because this will probably go to the silkies now that we have enough of them. So I want to put one a little lower just so that it could hopefully get in there and get the feed. So we'll install that one. Let's move these out of the way. Okay, so you put the little rubber grommet on there. I could not get it to work going on the outside because I would think that you'd want on the outside here to seal, but I guess not. So put them in there just like that. Make sure your opening's to the bottom. I know this is a little awkward, but I'm unkept, unclean, and I am dressed. I am wearing pants, but not really made for camera today. Then you just screw it on. Can be a little rough at times, and that's it. So as you can see, you want to make sure it's pointing down so it can get its head in there and go. I'm hoping twofold. One, you can fit quite a bit of feed in here with a 5-gallon bucket, so you don't have to feed them as often. You still need to check on them. Don't ever use these as I don't have to go out there for days and days. You should always still check on them to make sure that everybody's okay, your automatic systems are in order, and such. But if you can cut your chores down from a half-hour a day to 5 minutes a day, that noise is the guinea pigs chewing on their house, then that's great. And then, you know, once or twice a week, turn that one. Once or twice a week, you have to go and fill everything up or that, and you're good. So there we go. I'll put a link to these. They don't have to be perfect. Actually, quite a few different levels. And then just fill this with feed, put your lid on, and you can hang it. Use your hook there and hang it up. So it'll go like this, and there'll be less waste. And the water won't get in there and ruin it, which I have most of mine covered anyways. But nice little kit. I'll put a link to it, like I said, so that you can get it. And now I've got one ready for the silkies. And if the silkies don't use it, because they're a little bit smaller and different than regular chickens, but I think they will, I'm pretty sure I can still use this for the ducks. I just have to put it up a little bit higher off the ground. All right. Thanks for joining me. Hope to see you on the next one. And remember, stay alive out there and keep on surviving.